Robert, good morning. You're right on the cue. Right on the cue. There's another adventurer just entering. Look at that. Almost got the door hit you in the what? Woo! That's Clover. There's Clover. We've got Tiffany. Good morning to you all. See, 3 people are here. Jessica. I don't see you in the chat yet, but say hi. Say good morning. Legit names out here. Oreo. There's Bob. Good morning to you, my brother. Good to see you. There you are. At least we'll claim that. It's good to see you. Is it good to see you? It's good to be seen, right? Not seen and not viewed.
Morning, Cawffee.
That's what I've heard.
Morning, Rob's neighbor.
Good morning.
Yes. Rob Benjamin.
Morning.
How's everybody doing?
Hey, good morning.
Everybody I can.
Yeah.
Good.
How's your last few days been, Ray?
Been all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been sitting there waiting at appointments.
That's it. That's all I do.
I know.
Hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
We haven't seen too much of you.
Drop them off, set in the truck, and wait for them to come back out.
Yeah.
You can wait.
Oh, Brainy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Brainy.
Morning.
Hey, Brandy.
Good morning.
What's up, beautiful?
Oh, yeah.
Not mine. Just gonna cook some breakfast.
What did you get?
Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there in a minute.
I'll be right over.
There we
Probably
go.
shouldn't say nothing.
Steak and eggs.
Steak and egg. That's all.
And eggs.
Darn, done got me wanting to go to Waffle House.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Awful.
I gotta find fire extinguishers in there cooking.
Yo, did I ever show you the video of me sitting in Waffle House and there's a guy sitting there behind me with a fiddle?
With a fill.
A fiddle.
Fiddle. No.
Oh, you got to see this, dude.
No.
All right. Hold on a second. Let me dig this up.
Dig it up. Dig up something cool. SNS, good morning. Yeah. Jamin, how you doing, bro? Ooh, yeah. So we got Rob Neighbors with us. And if anybody recognizes that name, I'm sure you do, huh?
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
Dude,
If they don't watch YouTube.
Freaking great. Yeah, for real. I know. Like, you've been around now for a couple months in the chats, huh? Has it been that long, you think? Probably 2.
I would say so. The time sure flies by, but
do.
it was when I first started the videos on that yellow 125, and Angel Face was in one of my live chats, and she's like, hey, she's such a promoter of channels and a wonderful motorcycle to the person to the community. She's just awesome that way. And she's like, you should check out Motobum's morning show sometime. And she sent me the link, or I did then when she told, but either way, I found y'all, and it's been a blast ever since. I really enjoy listening to it. And to be here and to be up on the screen with you all is awesome. I'm honored. So thank you.
Me too, man. Me too. Really, I could try to tell Angel quite often, and she emails once in a while. We back and forth and gratitudes and thank you, and try to do the same for her when I can. But she does way more for me than I do for her. So we appreciate her. So we're too early for her. She's in Alberta, so that's like over on the west coast from if you're in the United States.
Can I share the screen?
That's 2-hour difference. What you got?
Okay, yeah, it's what 6:30 there then, or whatever. Yeah, early.
You got it up? You want it up there? There it is. There he is.
I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I can't even enjoy breakfast.
You see this back here? I'm trying to eat, man.
I can't even eat.
Wow.
You want to get up and cut a rug.
I was like, come on.
That's great, man.
I was like, seriously, bro?
I think coffee shops are kind of like that sometimes. We had a guy that would come in and bring a little mandolin or small ukulele, something like that. Maybe it was one of the, I don't know. Anyway, he would play it. You'd think I'd know, but it's been so long ago. When I had my grandbabies up there and we'd always take them up, I'd take them up with me every morning. We'd go have coffee and they'd get to pick out donuts. And that was like the best for them. They loved doing that with me.
Uh-oh,
when I'd have
I
'em
hear
on
a
the
little,
weekends.
I hear some jingling.
Oh, you got somebody approaching?
Yeah, maybe
Who's gonna do that? Isle of Man, TT? Oh no.
the wild black
You have
bear.
the wildlife bear coming out of the wood. It's Bigfoot.
Oh my gosh.
It's Bigfoot. How happy.
Oops, sorry
Oh,
about
that's
that.
your warning that Rob is on his way.
Yep, Rob's 50 feet away. Oh,
Feet
there
behind.
is not Sasquatch.
This
Just
is
a
Rob.
6'2" road racing legend.
And this is Rob as well.
Rob, neighbors, Rob.
We have
There's
3
Rob,
Robs
my
in here today.
neighbor. His dog Athena.
Rob, hope you're having a beautiful day, man.
There's the
A nice
you're
stroll
on
through
the
the
right.
woods.
Or you can
over to
see
your
there we
buddy's
are. You
house.
see him? Yeah,
That's
there.
great.
Can you show your brute? Rob had a little excursion with the pavement
Oh, what'd you do,
at
man?
his last. You
Yeah.
want me to?
Did you get a?
He's gonna show some stuff.
There you go. Did you get a suite next to Hickman?
Are you sure that doesn't hurt?
What's his first name?
Oh man, look at the bruise.
Yeah.
Can you all see that?
Oh yeah. Oh, the shoulder. Yeah,
Damn.
that's beautiful.
He showed Earth who was boss.
You're tenderized a little bit.
He tried to move his earth with his shoulder, didn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got skin left. You know,
Shift for just a
Yeah.
moment.
skin. You don't have no.
Yeah,
outer
5 feet of
exterior
it.
Shell.
he? At least you made the earth shake a little, right?
Yeah. Every day he gets on a
Yeah.
bike.
You guys follow the Isle of Man?
How is it today?
Any of you?
Really bad.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you can. Okay, but you can't.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
You're blessed, man. You got some movement. Hell
probably
yeah.
no break.
But I could do that.
Yeah, I'll go
Okay.
ahead and do this, love.
That's freaking
So just
cool.
don't go patting you on the shoulder.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You're
Give
not
me a
gonna
big
swim
hug.
out to Alcatraz and back.
Cool. All right.
Thanks, you
Figure it
guys.
out.
I can't hear
Oh.
very well, so I'm going to turn my volume up, and then
Yeah.
Rob's going to wander over and get the Oshkosh out for the big truck
Mhm.
show in Madison this weekend.
Yeah. Once you do that, I'll put you all back up again. But hey, that's a few days ago. That's pretty fresh. Yeah.
Yeah, when did that happen, Rob? Friday, tomorrow. So a week ago tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
And so it happened on a Friday practice. Or
Yeah.
you're gonna go get the Oshkosh? Yeah, go for it. Yep,
He's
thanks
got all
for
his
staying high.
skin, you know. That's
gonna be
a
more.
blessing. So he must have been well protected at least. And
Yep, full race leathers and helmet
Yeah.
and boots on a track. Everybody going the same direction except for the person in front of him who changed momentum, I guess,
Yeah.
abruptly, and
dude,
then you bump each other.
yeah, just like I could just I can't even fathom in a race like that, especially when they're really tight and they're really well tuned, you know. But and then you got like Isle of Man, if you ever seen that.
Oh,
is,
that stuff's just nuts. The Isle of
yeah,
Man.
I
I could
mean-
never with foam poles right there.
yeah, barbed wire fences,
Just connect your
oak
brain.
trees,
fast.
drop offs from mountains.
Yeah, no, thank you. I have one memorable story I would like to share about rear-ending someone
What's up, Buck?
on the racetrack. And there was a chicane, so we were going through, they call it the bus stop, and the guy right in front of me, right here, just hit his brake, just stopped all forward momentum,
Yeah,
and I rear-ended him. But we both stayed up,
yeah,
and we get back to the pits after that practice or the race or whatever it was. And I had a perfectly round circle in my front fairing from his exhaust going right through my front fairing.
No
And
kidding.
then it was just a perfect
punctured
round
a little
circle.
hole. Yeah,
Wow.
And I go, what did you do? What happened? What caused you to just completely cut power right at the worst spot? He goes, I had a bee in my helmet. It was stinging the crap out of me.
like the oddest things out of nowhere, you know.
Yeah, and I thought, okay, I
can
got
make a
that's
difference.
cool. We're both fine.
Yeah,
That would make me let go of the throttle.
luckily, like, what did you die from? Well, this guy had a bee sting and decided to come off the gas, and here I am at the pearly gates. You know.
Well, and his friend Ed Key, who rests his soul, Edward Key is a many decaded accredited road racer through tons of organizations, but he walked right up to us when we were having this. He goes,
Yeah.
you know, I was in a race one time and I had a bee in my helmet. You know what I did? Because I finished that race and I got first place.
Oh man.
And I thought, well, that's the difference between us and you, Ed. That's what separates, you know.
That's the tough man. That's the ego speaking there.
That's crazy.
Exactly. It was funny, but yeah, the bees in the helmet will get you every time.
Dude, with my arms out like this, holding the old Harley, right? You know, and got little scoops up in your shirts. I picked up a, I don't know, one of those wasp things. They're longer bodied, real strong mofos, and I got multiple stings before I was able to stop and get rid of him. I'd smashed however I did, and when I lifted up my shirt, bloop, he went down to the ground. He was still fluttering. He got the stomp.
Yeah.
I was a little
he deserved
pissed.
it.
Yeah, that hurt. I was like, so that can happen while you're riding. Just don't forget.
Yep, another, yep.
Stan, I can't stand when they get away and you don't know actually if it was a bee or not.
Yeah.
That aggravates me. I was like, it had to be.
Yeah. It was some newfangled spider.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, what's going on in Keyfob's world, man?
She's actually cooking.
Yeah. We got the opportunity. That's awesome.
I am surprised because I'm normally the one doing the cooking, so I'm not going to say nothing.
You just sit there and behave and get your food served to you. Isn't that
No matter
nice?
how it turns out, it is going to be amazing.
Yes, there will be.
He had to add the how it turns out part.
I'm usually
Are we at a risk?
standing in front of the fire alarm with the fan.
Well, we do know that there's Carney. Good morning to you. You're missed. It's okay. And we know that Carney can cook because he cooks on the thing. You know, I can cook. Sick can cook. Who else has done a cooking show with us? Yeah. Yeah.
I've thought about it. So
yeah.
That's the first step.
Well, you got a garage, man. You don't even have to cook. You're like, you got.
Well, I've thought about doing a cook. Like, I like to make these chocolate oat bars, and it's quite a process. If anybody has ever made like chocolate oat bars from scratch, it's a different ingredient. And I'm not a baker or a cooker or a chef or anything like that, but I've got some really nice stainless steel countertops, and I thought maybe I set up a little kitchen in the corner out here in the shop and have like cooking with Carrie in the shop or something.
Side grill thing, griddle. Got cakes on the griddle and the fiddle. We have.
I'm really more into the baked, the sweet tooth. I have a sweet tooth, so I love going after the treats.
Thank you, Carney.
You and I both.
Well, Sunday, bunch of us riding to Hooligans over in Alabama. We're gonna ride back with the Great American Convoy. And
how you doing,
Tuesday morning, I'm going to meet Mr. McStash and them over at Fraser, about 25 miles from here. Be me, I think Sandy from south northeast, and Ron Chestnut Mountain Tin Man, Nona Grace, Wondering Yankee.
Wow.
Is Hooligan going to be with you?
That's what I was about to try to say. I'm going to get that in. So just because he's here, we're going to, you know.
But hey, morning, Hooligan. But we're gonna ride with them to Greensville, South Carolina.
I love you, man. I'm glad you come by to say a hi anyway.
Nice.
So he had a bug enter the old the lid too. And what kind of palmetto? I don't know what that is. A palmetto?
Oh,
palmetto?
What is that exactly?
That doesn't sound
good.
good.
Cockroach, flying cockroach.
Oh, that would, yeah. I'd
Dude,
wreck all on my own. You wouldn't have to worry about me running into anybody. I'd just.
Dude, you should see the size of these things down here, bro. Dude, you hit one of these things doing 70, you're going to the hospital.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we got 14 in there. It was 15. I looked
The
up
bugs
and
don't
one
get
left.
that big up here. You get your June bugs and stuff, but
Dude,
has some cicadas.
Living in Minnesota my whole life, I've never seen one either, so I can attest to
Yeah.
it. Go ahead.
Dude, you
Sick.
see
What?
these things flying at you? They go like this. They're so
Dude.
big. They're just like
Like a boat. Like a boat.
They're like they don't even fly. They like glide back and forth.
They're all over. They're just like
good.
no steering.
Crazy.
Yellow jackets went up my right sleeve, got all the way up to my chest, biting me the whole way. Yeah, Rob said he had one too back there. The Rob Logie.
That's not good.
What did he right here? Said hit me in the eye in a long turn. Big sweeper, I guess. Lost focus, lost turn angle. Thankfully, the opposite lane was clear. Yeah, what a blessing there, man. Yeah, things out of nowhere. Just be prepared. Be prepared. Oh, thanks again, Carney. Hope you're having a great morning. Hope everybody is. Mine started out good. I emptied my savings account so I could have cool air.
Oh, that's the worst.
Did the sacrifice. Yeah, it's okay though. I got stuff, and hopefully I'll make a comeback. Hey, so Hooligan says them July flies are like getting shot when they'll snap your head back and whiplash.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, Greenville is real close to my mom's house. She lives up outside the Travelers Rest in South Carolina. Greenville. Oh, your mom. Yeah. She's been frequenting some lives too. Sterling's been going live for a couple nights, couple times now, and last night, and sounding and feeling and looking better and a little refreshed. I'm so happy.
I hear the Oshkosh starting.
Yeah.
Let me know if you guys can hear it over the mic or
You
through
let me
the
know.
mic.
We're going to put you up a little bit, but you don't mind I do that, amplify the picture, right, so we can see better?
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
He's moving it forward. So I'm going to switch the camera around here and just zoom in a little bit.
Yeah.
I was flipping around YouTube and I saw a picture of a helmet with a hole in the visor. And I was like, what is that?
Yeah. Somebody got hurt.
And it was like a 1970 something Indy 500 race car driver that got hit by a rock that was on the debris that another car launched up.
Ooh.
Okay. And I forget his name, but it took out his eye. He had to be airlifted from the racetrack and he never raced again.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
You know?
I was like, just like that, in a blink of an eye, in an instant.
Blink.
Yeah, it can go so quick. It's such a valuable asset, too. It can be taken so quickly.
Life changed, you know?
And that's what they said. They concluded that it was a rock that from the car in front of them that got picked up by the tire, and it launched perfectly into his helmet. And he ended up getting the car stopped.
So I don't like following gravel trucks at all, even in my car.
Look at the size of the plow on the front of that.
That thing's freaking massive.
It's got to be 8 feet tall.
Wow, dude.
It takes up the whole lane and a little bit more.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything you guys say at this point, so in just a minute I'll I'll have to shut my door so I can hear what everybody's saying.
That thing's awesome.
I'll get better with the camera here.
You just go out there and do the talking for a while. Mm-hmm.
Did you say they're going to use that at the front of their next ride? Just go ahead and plow through traffic.
Hell yeah.
No, that'll definitely get you through the rush hour.
That's awesome.
Get back to you there, Rob.
All right.
Town of Red.
Oh, I can zoom out. Duh. Wow. We'll get better at this, people.
Oh, bro. No, this is perfect. This is real life. Look at how tall that is. That's what he's going to do. And he's probably close to 6. That's a good 7 and a half foot. Like he said, 8 foot.
That's unreal. They can do like 7-foot drifts.
That's a slab, man.
Hell yeah.
Can you imagine how high the snow would fly?
All right, I don't know if he's going to let it sit there and idle, but I'm going to shut the door.
Yeah. You're good, man.
And then we'll be able to hear better.
Well, I can't hear it. You know.
I don't hear you at all there. It's very quiet. It didn't make a peep of noise, bro.
There we go.
You hear me, Rob? It didn't make a peep of noise, man, or Carrie.
Yeah.
It made no noise.
Is that better?
Yeah, your mic system is great. It did great.
Good. Okay, cool.
We didn't hear nothing really, so.
Okay.
We don't think the truck's running at all.
And I got headphones on, so.
Wow. Now, I know that my microphone on my camera, if I were to shut this one off, that's a pretty good microphone.
But it'll change.
I've had compliments about people being able to hear the birds chirp and stuff like that. So if you want me to experiment with that real quick for audio so you can hear the, okay. I agree.
Yeah, it wouldn't bother me.
So yeah, there's the Oshkosh, and I didn't hear if anybody said anything or has any questions about it.
You're fine, man. When you do that, you just go out and be the whatever you want to be, and we'll just sit and watch, because we're here for the visual on those things, man. It's not a problem. We ask you questions later when you come back, so.
Right on.
How's that? How about you, Ray? You going through Alabama anytime soon?
Is Hooligan going with you guys with the mustache and all them guys too? You guys all cruising together?
Yeah.
No, I doubt it.
Crunch them up more.
No.
No Alabama.
No Alabama.
I'm gonna leave my mic. I'm gonna leave my mic here in the shop, and then I'd like to just take the phone outside and do a little walk around tour of this Oshkosh, since he's got it parked right next to my overhead door.
Yeah,
and then I'll probably leave you guys.
Oh,
or say goodbye. You know,
yeah, that's fine.
Not leave. I'll continue to listen, but I think everybody would enjoy a little walk around. Maybe
I would.
Big, massive truck.
I know it. Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
I don't get to see that cool stuff every day, especially from our friends, you know. Let's see. Got a hell of a nice chair too.
Right. My question is, what is he going to do with that thing?
I know. All right. Look at the size of the tires too. Even in the, he's got one up there in the dump part.
Yeah, they got to be like 40-inch tires.
It'd take 4 of us to pick up one of those.
Look at the lights.
Yeah,
oh, man.
Oh, it's got a side blade too, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah. To clear it away off the shoulders?
Yeah.
Or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
That would be for?
The cutting angle is like, it's like 20 feet.
You know, we've had out in the country of my grandpa and grandma, they've had dogs get hit by those, and sometimes they make it, sometimes they don't. But they want to go out and bark at everything. You know how it is.
Yeah.
And you're in the country. You're not, you know.
That'll learn you.
Yeah, that'll do it. But that's country living for dogs. They do a lot of outside. They don't get watched every second. They're on the farm, so. Oh, wow. Yeah. You sit in that at 20 below for, 8 hours, 10 hours. That's what you got. Yeah. Controllers. Those 4 Hurst shifters.
What was that Pepsi can?
I think he froze up a little bit because he's super still. Oh, there we go. Nice.
Take care, Jessica.
Mm-hmm. 20,000 or 2,000? Ooh, Randy rides. Man, I haven't seen you in a minute. Camp. Said spent the weekend at the camp setting up my trailer. Everything works. 100 miles in the middle of nowhere. Well, that's got to be a different feeling. Shut the wiper. Shut the wiper off there. Twin stick, me likely. Yeah. Thanks, you guys. Town of Rantoul. Cool dudes, man.
Needless to say, that thing will take out manholes.
Yeah. And not even chip it, probably.
Yeah, it won't even flinch.
Yeah.
All right. I'm back in here. I don't know if I'm. Oh yeah, I'm up front and center. Wow, they put us right up on the screen. So, Rob just coming in to say goodbye. He's gonna go make some breakfast.
Yeah.
I am as well.
Thanks for your time, man. Thanks for coming on. And yeah.
So yeah, and then we're gonna go to the Oshkosh show this weekend in Madison.
Yeah.
Or tonight for ice cream.
Dude.
Ice cream social tonight. And actually a dude named Steen from Florida, who I met in one of my live streams, is going to be driving up his bus.
Yeah, man.
So should be pretty cool. So thanks a lot, everybody in the Morning Coffee crew, for having us on. It was really nice to meet everybody.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Really appreciate the community.
Yeah, man.
And glad to be a part of it. So
same here.
Everybody has a great day.
You do the same.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Take care, man.
See you, Rob.
So long.
I
Take
can't
care,
hear
man.
Rob.
I just can't hear anything. So I'm going to mute our camera or stop the camera. There we go. Cool. And
yeah, that's nice. Nice little morning feature, hey? We get to meet Rob up close and personal. So, anybody else wants to take a turn someday? You know, Grumpy, come on up here. I know you do lives. Randy, anybody. Rob. Hooligan, if you're still out there, you know you can make a show on here. Make a show on here, you know, once or twice a year. You'd be good. You'd be good. He kind of fired up the inspiration in a way for me to do this after he did an interview with me one time because he used to do Under the Helmet before he had motovlog equipment, you know.
Yeah.
And wanted to motovlog, and we watched him wait, be patient, get the equipment, and now he's been motovlogging like a pro for a long time.
At least over a year.
At least, yeah. And consistent, like a couple, 2, 3 a week, 2 at least. Ray, you're like one of the few that do 3. You're still doing 3, right? Or have been Friday, Wednesday, and got me on the spot. Can't remember the other day.
Who? Hooligan?
You?
Yeah.
Me? I was Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays,
right
but
back, you guys.
I'm thinking about backing off a little bit. I'm still going to do my Wednesdays. I think my Wednesdays going to be my main.
Hump day with Ray is good.
Yeah, I know there's some bloggers out there that only does one a month.
Yeah, I know some people like that too.
You know, then some does once every couple of weeks. I mean, you know, it's just 3 a week is get to be a pain. You know,
I'm lucky if I do one a month.
Well, I'm out, you know, I don't know. I just don't know what to do. I mean, you know, you just you go everywhere, do everything, and.
Yeah, I just do ride around videos.
You know.
I'm going to try to change up my area.
I bought me a SD card reader because my dumb ass keeps deleting the wrong footage. I figured, well, I just put that SD card in the reader, and then I put the other SD card in my camera, and I wait till the video is published before I delete anything. Well, guess what?
What?
I got out and rode, made a good intro, got out, rode, got home, started going through the footage, and my dumb ass started deleting stuff. Guess what? I deleted the wrong stuff again. So, you know,
And we've all been there, man.
I know, but I do it more often than I should. Just getting aggravated.
Yeah, you can shut off the rear cylinder. If you push the throttle forward.
What?
Jess has a newer bike, and with those bikes, if you push the throttle forward in traffic and neutral, the rear cylinder shuts off because that's usually the one that heats up the most.
Yeah, I think anything from 2010 up, you can do that. I can do that on my 13.
Yeah.
So that's something I should be able to do on my bike, right?
You would think.
Yeah.
Learn something today. All right.
Yeah, what it does is once the engine gets to a certain temperature, it'll cut that cylinder off, and you'll know it because it goes. You'll definitely tell it. You think something wrong with your bike.
Yeah.
Because I went from a 91 to a 13, and first time it done it, I was in Miami, and it freaked me out because I didn't know what was going on.
All of a sudden, we got a 1-cylinder.
Yeah.
Oh, it has something to do with Jeff's bike overheating. Yeah. Can you believe that? He said his bike earlier had actually overheated and stopped from the overheating.
Yeah.
That's danger zone, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I put those love jugs on mine, and it didn't help a damn bit. All it helped, it was a couple $100 out of my pocket.
Dude, I had my R1 shut off for that same reason, and had lost the. I forgot what it ended up being. Something wasn't. I don't remember. It was low on the antifreeze.
You'll start to vaporize the fuel.
And it was getting up there around 130, and then went up a little bit, and I just wanted a little bit. I just wanted to get a little far. I was out on the freeway, that crazy ass freeway that I do, and all that construction. I wanted to get in a clear spot, and it just shut off. So I just rolled, and I was like, oh, pray somebody come out, and I knew to pick me up on the trailer, and it started, did everything just fine. I put the antifreeze in it. We made sure it was circulating and good to go. So, yeah, keep an eye on it, though. I don't know where it goes to. That's why I buy a bunch of SD cards, 2 for $11 at Walmart. For the GoPro, is he talking about?
Wow.
Anybody know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard you can't. The GoPros don't like those cheap SD cards.
No, they're not fans, supposedly, but I don't know what that means either,
Yeah.
Yesterday past Johnny Cash Trail.
Folsom.
The whole bike shut down at the end of the video. Well.
Yeah, figures. But you'll notice that sometimes that will happen. You gotta, if you're using a GoPro, you gotta get the
chug.
You gotta get the battery delete on it so it doesn't overheat. That was the best thing I ever did, was get rid of the batteries out of the GoPros, and I use an external battery, and it never overheats ever, even in the heat down here, and it's hot down here, bro. My stuff never shuts off. My phone will shut off first.
Yeah, now my phone got overheated, quit working a couple of times.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh.
I think you're gonna hear that. If that gets real bad, you let me know. I'm gonna shut my mic off. We got a vacuum thing going. You let me know.
Yeah. I don't hear nothing. Oh yeah, I hear that. Yeah.
I got close to the same problem with Brainy in there cooking, slinging pots around, and all the other good stuff.
I'm over there hollering. Could you keep it down over there?
Oh, I got work to do today.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I got an appointment today. A lot of blackout in a guy's sleeve, and a big chunk of black.
Yeah, I got to put some plugs in my aunt's
It plugs in your
computer
what?
Encore. I got to put some spark plugs in my
Aunt's
car.
aunt's car. Yep.
Robert, were you in traffic? I'm sorry.
So you gonna fire up Ray's garage?
Nah.
Nah. You kind of lost interest in doing your garage channel, or?
Well, this it ain't doing nothing, going nowhere. So I just, and it's getting to be aggravating because I'll go over there to watch, some of my videos,
Yeah.
and I forget I'm there. Then when I put up a short, and then I look down and it's on my channel, so then I'll have to delete it, go back to my channel. It just,
Yeah, going to the wrong.
yeah, it gets aggravating.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
I
do that like with my tattoo projects. If I'll save something occasionally somewhere else, and that becomes the new default, and you forget about it. And I go to save my other project. I'm like, well, where'd this go? I just spent 3 hours drawing it up, and I can't find it.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm like, come on, where did you go?
It wouldn't happen any other way.
Yeah.
You just like you said. I don't think you heard me. You stepped out, but I got me a card reader that plugged in my phone where I don't have to stay there for hours downloading from the GoPro to the phone, and I said I was gonna pull the SD card out of the GoPro and put the other one in the GoPro, and then wait till the video is I'm totally done with it and got it ready to play before I deleted anything. And well, guess what? I still deleted the wrong stuff.
Oh,
dude.
I said, Ray, why did you delete the stuff? That's the purpose of buying the SD, the card reader where, you don't have to. Anyway, I'm a dumbass.
I got vacuum going,
probably,
sorry.
Yeah, I would probably, what you call them people, psychiatrists. I'd probably blow one of their minds if they try to talk to me.
Yeah.
Hit it, baby.
Yeah, thank you, Rob. Thanks for doing all that, man, and your time.
I wish I could do that.
Right on. Yeah.
You gotta split lanes, bro.
Yeah. Well, you see me. That's why I put that last. I've done a few videos like that. I know they probably get old to most of you who've seen it a half a dozen times, but the traffic I got to go through, I got to keep it moving, or overheat.
Yeah. Or plan non-traffic routes or something.
Yeah.
Or go.
Yeah. Or don't ride. For me, I don't have to.
Yeah.
I should be taking the R1 on those because at least that has a cooling system.
Yeah.
And works well. Go ahead. What?
Did Mr. G call you?
No.
Okay. He called me last night wanting your number. I knew you wouldn't have minded. I gave him your number.
Not at all. No.
But
all of us from the friends, I'm sure. Hold on again.
Moto's got those French maids over with the friggin' vacuums.
Yeah, and you see me. I'm over there taking little peeks too, trying not to be obvious that I'm staring.
Yeah. But something about the shirts or something.
Something about a two belt.
Yeah, I don't.
Almost milk gonna come out your nose sick.
Oh man.
That was a bad. Gotta be careful when you take a drink of something around here. You never know when you're gonna bust out.
It's
almost lost. Bob must be eating. Keith must be eating. So
yeah.
really, I stay in the back. Yeah.
Good for him. He's chowing down.
Does it have to be in neutral, Grumpy? I hate going into neutral at a stop. Yeah, I do that quite often because most of my stops, I'm going to be there a while.
Grumpy, did you get my email?
Nope. I never noticed. I never shift to N at traffic lights. Well, good for you, man. That's awesome. I prefer my 24-year-old bike any day. Wow. Yeah. Right on. Well, that's a great little conversation.
Yeah. I sent one the other day with
Hey, James Coates.
Marvin the Martian.
Yeah.
About being grumpy or something. I emailed you the picture.
Yeah. There, star the last message there. We'll see if that works for me. I try to remember that. Remember where I'm at. Get distracted for just 2 minutes and you can be 15 comments behind.
Bro, I had you all caught up. What'd you do?
It's good. I just marked the last one. Don't worry. We're on track.
What'd you do?
What'd you do? What'd you do? What was that? Tommy Boy when he dumped the M&Ms down the defroster in the classic car.
Yeah.
Or that was when the door got ripped off and he backed up.
No. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What'd you do?
What'd you do?
It wasn't me. What did you do?
What'd you do?
Sure.
Yeah. That was so cool having Carrie and Rob both on today and getting to know them. That's like more great community peeps and more tangible. How was breakfast, Fob? Anything?
Not ready yet.
Yeah, it's all right. Can you smell it? Is it smelling good at least?
Sure. What I can smell.
Yeah, so
Great.
that's my upper lip. Yeah. Oh. What concerns me, Grumpy, is the metallic ping song. Yeah, nobody likes to hear metallic in anything. And gosh, I remember first started riding Harleys and like the Sportster, and you'd hear you'd think you'd be hearing things, metallic-y sounding, and like, no, that's.
See, my love.
It was. I just didn't know. It's hard. Okay, I can unstar that one. There we go. So what's going on there, Rob? Can you play my... Yeah, I'd love to. It's be on your channel. If you have a link, you can drop it as well, but I'm going to go to your channel and see if I can find it. I'm sure it's something.
I think that's the link there.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he just dropped the link.
Okay. That's helpful. There it is. All right. All right, now all I gotta do is share it, so hang on. Hang on. There we go. I'm all over. All right, share screen. Time stamped it in the comment at 24:30. All right. So we have this. And we're gonna go to 24:30. It's almost at the end. All right, let's see if we got the volume up. There we go. Play. You ready? Oh, there it went again. And that stopped from overheating.
Wow.
Do we want to hear stuff that happens after?
That was in gear too.
Or before?
Yeah, before.
So that we can hear the ping, and we would hear that before. I didn't know if he tried to restart and then he heard the ping, or...
Yeah, turn all... Let's see if we can have all the noise reductions off and stuff.
Yeah, I got it. I got him all up, but I don't know. Check
Okay.
his mic setting. Well, no, it won't be a mic setting. This is all we get is what's from the video, dude.
Not happy right now.
No.
That.
I wouldn't be happy.
About to call Harley. See what the fuck.
I know it. Damn. Sorry, man. Let's go a little bit before. This is at 23:54. Let's go a little bit.
If it stopped running, then there's something more wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only has 400 miles.
So is this where it just started losing power?
Yeah, you can tell it's losing power.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not from overheating. If it overheated that bad, you done scarred pistons and walls and.
Yeah. I don't know if that's overheating. I mean, Robert looks pretty comfortable with the vest and a long sleeve shirt on.
Right.
I take back to the dealer for still under warranty.
Hells yeah. I would be driving that thing through the showroom floor.
Only 400 miles.
I'd be doing donuts in the showroom. You're muted, Moto.
I have to be muted there. Now
Oh.
it stopped. Yeah, so we didn't hear nothing else. We didn't get to rehear it run after. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
anyway, I don't think we could hear on here anyway, but
it sounded like it was running out of power before he got it stopped.
Yeah.
Like it was cutting out. Like he was losing horsepower.
Yeah.
Almost like it died. And he started
mine's been hot, but it ain't. I think he had other issues.
Yeah.
I didn't get the eggs.
yeah, they don't tell you temps on Harleys at all, do they? There is never a temperature gauge.
I never. What kind of bike is it, Robert?
Yeah, Robert. Is it a completely air cooled, or has the oil cooled heads on it? What year is it again?
Now I understand what you're saying.
Because I think the 25s have the water cooled heads. The 23s, the 24s have the oil and water cooled heads. I don't know.
I mean, I'll set an hour sometimes to get on Main Street in Daytona, and mine gets hot, but it never, don't never cut off.
Yeah, mine either. I've been in that traffic. It's been like 90 some degrees out, and I'll shut it off when I know, when my thighs start frying and I smell cooked meat. But and now the guy that does maintenance and does stuff and has been into my head to do the rocker boxes, take them for a seal. He says you do have a little bit of scorching. He says, and that is from overheating and being sitting in traffic. So be careful. And that was the word I got. So, and it didn't shut off. It's never. Now it will have a lack of power. Like if I want to go take off. So I'm always easy. But if I want to hit on it and go running and it's been hot and I don't feel the power there, I know what happened. It got too hot. Yeah, see, I felt the heat in my thigh first. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, Carney's asking you something, Key Fob. How's the damn breakfast? How's breakfast?
It's going good.
He says, I'm chewing.
I didn't burn the house down.
The house didn't burn down. She said the eggs needed salt, but I didn't get any eggs.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Just burn something on purpose, just for fun. So you
You gotta live life wildly, right?
Hey,
keep it exciting.
Cover off your tattoo.
All right, the 2024 Street Bob is completely air cooled. There are no oil heads or liquid cooled heads at all. It's the 114 model. The 117, I think, is water and air. I mean, water and oil.
The new one.
Yeah. And that's the 25s, not the 24s.
Looks good. Looks good.
I
Yeah,
think
Carney.
24s are
You look good too.
and the
He's
25s
happy, man.
water only. I always thought it was stupid that they did that. They should have went right to water and forget the oil cooled altogether.
Yeah.
All you're doing is throwing hot oil up in the heads.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean,
Yeah, eat your bacon.
you run it through a radiator, but still.
Your oil doesn't cool as fast as water. Is that correct? Like when
I
it
mean, that would be
runs through a.
that would be my thought, right?
Yeah.
The oil's going to stay at the temperature everyone's running at.
Yeah, even though it's going through a cooler, it's supposed to help. But if you have something circulating like antifreeze and hitting the radiator, that stuff's going to actually cool. So when it wraps back around, it'll be effective.
Yeah, and Harley did that literally only for 1 year, 24.
Yeah, it probably was a gimmick, a selling gimmick.
Well,
Maybe, but some of us wouldn't like that, like, oh, that's
well,
not a
I
Harley
wouldn't
then.
want
But
to be a guinea pig.
yeah, well, Harley's smart, right?
Yeah, there are
We're
guinea.
gonna.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty
look
much.
at how nice my shifter fits.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You need to put a new bushing in there.
Yeah, there is. I don't even know if there is one.
I saw that shifter. I was like, oh, that thing's beautiful. That thing puts my shit to shame. I was like, that's horrible. I was like, I would have.
It's just the bushing board. There's a brass bushing in there that wears out.
I think it's been that way since day one. Maybe they didn't even put it in.
Maybe
it came factory like
yeah.
that because it comes with that style comes with the forward controls and
yeah.
That's how they set it up factory, and it had that garbage.
That's too loose though. I mean,
Yeah,
I never seen it that loose.
There's got to be a sleeve inside there.
There is.
Yeah.
I need to investigate and look a little bit. We'll see.
Yeah, you got to take that apart.
Yeah. Especially that extra heavy oil from the factory. Yeah. I didn't know they did that. Break-in oil or something? Break-in oil. You haven't even broke it in yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did they do that, Ray? Put a break-in oil in there? Is it such a thing?
Well, yeah. That's why you're supposed to service it in 1,000 miles because you get all the little crap that left in there out.
Yeah, the new shavings.
Yeah.
If there is any.
And then Harley tries to tell you, we have to do your first service. No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
We have to charge all that money.
I've done, $400 something, $500 to service a bike now at the dealer.
Let me tell you something. If I came in for my first service and they stuck it in like that, I'd be really bent out of shape.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh,
yeah.
I'd be like, get away from me. I was like, listen, we're gonna have to talk. I just spent like how many thousands of dollars they buy this damn bike?
Yeah, let's talk.
And let's talk. You want to charge me what for the first service?
My son,
let's talk.
My son bought his new bike. He said, "Well, they told me they got to do my first service. I just don't want to spend the money." I said, "No, they don't have to. I can do it."
Yeah,
and then he went down there and asked him, can my dad do my first service? And a friend of mine actually worked down there at the time. He said, yeah. He said, we don't have to do it. We just like to do it.
Yeah.
But they tell you they have to do your first service, and then they'll use this stuff warranty purpose bull crap.
Yeah, well, make me a better deal then.
Yeah.
Stop charging me $190 or $90 an hour, whatever you're
tell me that before I sign. Sure, I'll buy it.
Damn.
Section,
Did it come with a service plan or something?
Now you got to buy it. It's stupid. Everything Harley does is stupid.
It was $3,000 when I got it, and I bought it because I didn't know shit about nothing, and taking care of a motorcycle. So I bought it and get free oil changes for life, which I don't do no more. I do my own.
Yeah.
Because the dipstick was left out in the transmission. You remember that story?
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't send my worst enemy to Harley to have anything done.
Make sure we get the oil
I
change.
usually like to get kissed before I get,
Well, I want to tell you what. I'll tell you what broke it off with me is I had to put front brakes on Road King. $74 a set, and I needed 2 sets, one for each side. And I told Jack, I said, I'll never again, buddy. I can buy premium pads off of Amazon, 2 sets for $50, and they look identical to the Harley ones.
I thought that's what y'all were talking about.
I'm not even gonna buy oil from them no more. I'm going to Walmart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the Mobile One V Twin.
Yeah.
$10 a quart.
Yep. You can even get you a Fram oil filter for it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get I've used the SK. Yeah.
Yeah, can. Or,
But I got a guy. I watch his videos. He got like 6 bikes, and he was talking about it. And in his primary, he using Shell Rotilla in his primary. He said $12. He said get it. It's 15W40 diesel oil. He said $13 a gallon.
I didn't get that the whole time I was gone until like the day before I left. But it actually just speaks.
You hear Leia snoring? I'd hear that every now and then. I was wondering what the heck was I don't hear that very often, but that's the dog snoring. Oh, shoot. Ah, man, I can't get her out of the... Yeah, that's cool.
I need to go to work. Don't want to.
Yeah, do the plugs on the aunt's car, yeah. Is you smoking hot there already? We're supposed to be having like rain. Like it's overcast, but it ain't gonna be till 3 a.m. I don't know if to trust it. I'm like, I could maybe ride one more day. I thought yesterday was gonna be my last day to ride and commute because like a whole next week has got rain. Y'all got any of that?
Here too.
Okay. That's just a big system gonna hover us. Gonna be humid then. Can-Am Spider, huh?
Yeah, I don't have a video for tomorrow, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I think I'm just gonna, if I can come up with some videos for Monday and Fridays, I'll put them out. If I don't, but I will be putting my Wednesday talking ride out every Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's my signature beat,
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Like I don't have, since I deleted the wrong footage.
Here's whiskey.
I don't have a video for it.
Oh yeah, I know, man. The ups and downs of trying to create, and I don't worry about it. I've missed a few, very rare, but sometimes I do last minute stuff and go like, gosh, is that really worth doing?
Yeah.
And try and put something out,
Yeah.
It's usually okay.
Now, I mean, I could always get out in the truck today. I gotta go to town and get this stuff, and the trickle charger on Katie's bike I just bought about 2 months ago quit working, so I got to take it back. But who wants to see a video in a truck?
Time to go to work, Grumpy?
It's a motorcycle channel.
Yeah, thanks for your help. Helping anybody. Oil is the main thing they will check if something bad happens. You don't have to use theirs, but make sure it meets specs, like the type of oil you get, apparently. Well, yeah. Not all oils are created the same, apparently, right? Even standard oil? Or are we talking about synthetics?
I will tell you something. In my 91 Evo,
I
ran 2050 car oil.
Yeah.
Never had an issue.
Yeah.
That bike got 170-something thousand miles on it today.
Jeez. Wow. Yeah.
Yesterday when I went to Advanced Auto Parts, I had a hunt. You know, they have a small section of motorcycle oil. I had to look at like 10 quarts of oil before I found a non-synthetic for the FXR.
What a sweetheart.
Do you have to have non-synthetic?
Yeah.
Derek, good morning, man.
Yeah. Hi, Derek. What's up, man?
Hope your day's going beautiful. We've been doing pretty good here. I'm getting AC going on. That's what all the vacuuming was. He's sucking. You got, when you have your A coil in the house from a heat pump, it hits a lot of condensation, you know, when it runs. So all that stuff has to go somewhere and it drains. And I got a, what do you call a slab house? I'm on a slab. I don't know if that makes a difference, but there's nowhere for it to, can't put it down underneath. It's got to go in some plastic, you know, hose. It goes up through behind my cupboards actually, and then somewhere just pops out the house and drains. So when the water level goes into the little pump, it has to make sure it's pumping and doing what it does, and then those things can get not corroded, but clogged, algae, whatever the heck, rusty looking from whatever.
Yeah. And it's probably got a float or something that gets old, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, that thing's working, and it has been working, and I test it, and I put a little bleach in there like you're supposed to, a tablespoon once or twice a summer. But it's happening inside the coil. Coil sits on top of the ductwork. The ductwork does the return air, comes up, gets sucked through, and then blows out. So all that condensation's going down on my ductwork, and man, I've had it be 3-4 couple inches deep.
Wow.
And I have to go in there to shop vac so my floors don't get flooded.
Yeah.
And I just make sure I check that every couple days and keep it down, and then my floors don't get flooded. So it seals up good enough to hold it. I don't know, it's just janky, and I know that everything that I can see is unplugged.
That's going to fix the problem, though?
Maybe. We'll see.
All right.
Good morning, wheel burner.
You told him about that, though?
Oh, yeah. That's what we're working on. That's why you hear that vacuum. He's going through, sucking out any of the system, which I did too, but I'm sure he's doing a better job of it. Got to have a good way to get a seal around it so you get a good suction, you know, and he probably knows how to do that better than I did. But it was like I could see it work, but I don't know how well it was working. When you get the hot days, it overdoes it. So
you'd be surprised about people with tricks of the trade, you know?
Yep, exactly. How you feeling today, Derek? You getting over some of those aches and pains that you had going on? I think he had a little issue last time he was with us. EB! Good morning.
Hey,
those are all. StreamYard doesn't let the little icons from my channel that I put out for members, right? And that's what it does. It shows you all those weird looking little whatever they are. But if you looked on the regular YouTube, you'd see it. Fresh BRCC coffee in the house. What is that?
What is that?
Anybody know? Well, Mr. B from Como, North Carolina, got a sign in his yard that says tool sale. A nice fellow stopped by yesterday. The man was 91 years old. He served in Korea and Vietnam. We talked for hours. Wow, what a special day that is. So old Mac, you know, he sent me something too. I was going to put up. I told him I was too. So I'm going to do that as well because we don't get to see old Mac, and we probably won't for a while. He has no TV, no nothing out there now because all these tornadoes and stuff that have been in the area didn't damage already to whatever his system was picking up from T-Mobile. And that was their story that they said. That's why I don't get nothing. And it's been worse, increasingly worse internet. So, man, my back is so much better. Yeah, that's great to hear. Not out of the woods yet. The tendons are as swollen as they were. Well, that's still got to be creating discomfort, I'm sure. Let me go see if I can find old Max.
So, Sick, you get another air mattress?
No.
You still sleeping on them cushions?
Yep.
Still uncomfortable?
Listen, I'll be honest with you. Those cushions are much more comfortable than the stupid air mattress. The air mattress was falling apart from the inside out, and it was collapsing internally. All the chambers, like the feet were elevated, the head was down, it was cockeyed to one side. It was like the Titanic going down, dude. It was ridiculous, bro. I would lay on it and I'd roll off of it. I would, you know what I'm saying?
What did you do with your bed?
Huh?
What did you do with your bed?
I gave it to her when her air mattress died. Her air mattress popped.
You should let her sleep on the cushions.
I'm getting stuff from old Mac. They're sick. If you want to grab a couple.
Yeah.
I'm trying to communicate.
I'm trying to be a gentleman and stupid me. Now I got cushions, you know.
I'll go there and sleep on the mattress with us.
No.
Why?
Here's a little bit from old Mac, right?
I'd rather stab myself in the eyes with needles.
He's trying to get reception.
He's trying to get reception.
Trying to bring in
trying
to bring it on in, you know.
That's hysterical, dude.
I think there's a little.
That's Mr. Gregory, Derek.
I think there's a little song for that too. If I can find it here. Is that it? There it is.
Why'd you take my dog?
You put him down.
All right, Derek. What?
He likes your beard.
My Wi-Fi is gone, no signal for me. I stare at the sky where the ball should be. Sitting on this mountain with antenna in hand, trying to summon the signal to land.
Signal to land.
Where, oh where is my Wi-Fi today? They took my signal and ran away. No videos, no games, no chats to say. Without a Wi-Fi signal, I've lost my way.
He's got a great sense of humor, man.
He is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Lordy.
Derek, I only wear a full face when I'm filming. Other than that, I wear my skid lid.
Yeah.
You should be able to tell.
I'm going to see if I can send you all this link here. I want to go listen to it.
And I've tried different times to put my GoPro on my skid lid, but I just never did like the way it sounded. So I always fell back to my helmet.
He's not very graceful.
No, he's not. Not graceful at all. I always wear modular helmets, whether I'm recording or not. Just because I've seen.
When you lift up though, where's you put? Well, you got. How do you get a mic? Because like I've tried to do that, and
I just leave it attached
cord, or I snap it off
the main chin bar and leave enough slack in it, so when I go up, it, you know,
I still scissor it off. It's like, damn, there's $34 purple paint down.
Yeah.
And you can't repair them.
Hiya.
My face in the picture on my chin curtain might be a pain. Oh, all the beard. Yeah, there's no need for a chin curtain with the beard. Your beard should be like a, what do they call those? What do they call the dead cat? Got a natural dead cat.
Yeah, because when I put my full face on, my beard's hanging out of the bottom of it.
I know. Oh, mercy. We got about 5-6 minutes left, so. Ooh, and I got a big job today, so is it removed? Sure, I might just have to do that. Yeah, most of them will pop out. You got to look around. It's a little seam. They'll have a little.
Speaking of big
piece of plastic with a little notch in it, so you got to kind of get that notch out and then pop it out. It may look like it won't, but it will.
Don't touch it.
If not, and you ain't using the curtain, cut the curtain. Always great coming just for it's good to see. Familiar face, thanks for all you do. That awesome support. It's been freaking great.
Yeah.
Remove tab A from slot
Slot
B.
Yeah.
You got
I think
pictures for that? I don't take directions.
Yeah, that looks awesome. I was looking at that.
That is fire.
I couldn't see it.
Oh, yeah. Let's
Pictures,
get that up.
man.
Sorry. I didn't even see it.
Ah!
Was that brainy today? That looks
I don't
freaking
have a
good,
ring.
man.
Awesome, yo.
Woo!
I like that. Turn it a little.
I know that felt wonderful.
There you go.
Could you rub it a little bit? Pat it?
The
I
other
want
one.
to. I want to see the reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
awesome.
might want to clean that with some alcohol.
Yeah.
You're like, hell no. Is she
There's a brillo
Hawaiian?
bed in the scene.
Ow, stop. That would be painful.
Brainy, are you Hawaiian?
Well, I know I'm
getting accused
surprised
of being
that they're-
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian?
No, she's half Mexican,
Yeah.
Mexican.
but it's the bad half. She doesn't know how to do anything that.
I cooked and cleaned this
Oh,
morning.
she
She
did
looks
cook
happy.
and she has cleaned this morning. So,
Yeah.
I just had to be sober to be a good Mexican.
so
That's
well,
whew, yeah.
She's half cartel.
Half car.
I told y'all when I sent her to California, I was sending off my bad Mexican.
Hear this shit.
I'm
Sick.
getting a new one.
That is way more funnier than what you think. What you just heard. That's
That's been a horrible joke in our relationship.
partial Escobar. You know.
It's literally
Got some
paid
Escobar.
for required at Thanksgiving.
Whew.
Oh.
Let's see. Well, guys, it was good seeing everyone again. It's movie day at the Bees today. So, yeah, going to rain all
Yep.
day. Man, thanks for telling me that because it's supposed to,
Yeah.
but not till 3 a.m. here. So I'm like thinking, one more ride? One more ride to work?
All right,
Later,
Robert.
Mr. B.
Oh.
Because the AC man took all my brand new tire money. AC man
Damn it.
over there. He ain't listening to me.
Moto, you got appointments today?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I do.
All right. So you got to get there.
Yeah. And I got to leave here in about 2-3 minutes and
All
go
right.
pick on my friend. You know, AC man's a close and personal friend. We ride a lot together, and for many years, since what, about 2013 or 14, I met him. Started riding heavy together around 2015 or 16, and doing it ever since.
So
Yeah. You hear Leia? Oh, every once in a while we catch her, man. I
That's-
haven't.
that's
Yeah.
All right, Derek. We'll catch you later, buddy.
Seen it happen Fox Day, so yeah, I gotta run. Do
Crack
it up, man.
up, man.
We'll see you guys soon. I might as well post out here too.
Yeah, I got a live tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there
you
you
do.
go. Thank you. You should have dropped a link, man. Like early in the show.
Yeah.
Key Fob, thanks for being here. Moto there, thank you for coming to your own show. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, thanks,
Um,
thanks, Moto, for coming
Sick
in.
bastard. Love you much, brother. All you guys. Ray, thanks for your time.
All
And
right.
it's getting crazy here. We'll see you guys tonight at Sick Bastards
Yep.
Community Live, and then I'll try
7:30.
to do one Saturday. If not, we'll see you Tuesday.
All right.
Bye.
All right, Connie.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for having a wonderful coffee with me, man. It is much greatly appreciated. I think we started the day off right, so just we'll love on your peeps. Tell your friends you love them. Tell your family you love them, and just go out, have the best day you can. Spread it out there. We'll see you again soon. Bye.